What if your Amazon business kept running perfectly, even while you slept? No missed alerts, no stockouts you found out about too late, no mornings buried in Seller Central. That's not a dream, that's what an AI operations agent actually does. Today we're going to show you exactly how. And stick around, because at the end of this, you'll get an exclusive coupon code to try it yourself. Here's the problem every growing Amazon brand runs into. Revenue goes up, yeah, great. But look at the right side of this chart. Operational hours go up just as fast, sometimes faster. More SKUs means more checks, more fires, more manual work. You end up in this cycle. Hire a VA, drown anyway, miss a critical issue until it's already cost you rank. There are 3 traps killing operators right now: the time drain, the band-aid fix, and the lag indicator. You probably recognize all 3. This is the mindset shift that changes everything. Every tool you've tried so far, analytics platforms, reporting dashboards, they all give you more data to stare at, more homework. But data doesn't fix your account, action does. What you actually need isn't a better view of your problems. You need a system that sees the problem, understands why it's happening, and does something about it automatically. So let's put the options side by side. Analytics dashboards, they can spot a problem, but they won't tell you why it happened, won't take action, and definitely won't log changes for your audit trail. VA marketplaces, better on the human side, but slow, inconsistent, and they don't scale without more headcount. Now look at the Jarvio AI agent column. Every single row, yes, identifies problems, explains why, takes instant automated action, logs every change, and scales without adding a single person to payroll. This is what proactive looks like. So what is Jarvio exactly? Think of it as a brain sitting in the middle of your entire stack, connected to Seller Central on one side, your external tools on the other. It plugs directly into what you already use. Every day and every week, it runs health checks automatically. And here's what sets it apart. It doesn't just flag a number and leave you to figure out the rest. It turns that insight into an action. Less time in spreadsheets, more time running your business. And just to be crystal clear, this is not a dashboard, not another analytics tool, not ChatGPT wrapped in a button, and not a VA marketplace. Here's how the engine works. It starts with Monitor, connecting to your stack and triggering alerts only when they actually matter. No notification fatigue. Then it moves to Analyze, weekly reports that explain the reason behind a change, not just the raw number. Then it acts, executing automated fixes based on thresholds and rules you set. You're always in control of the guardrails. And finally, it audits, generating a completely human-readable changelog, so every action is visible and reviewable. This cycle runs continuously, so your account is always being watched. Stockouts are one of the most expensive mistakes an Amazon brand can make. You lose rank, you lose momentum, and it takes weeks to recover. Jarvio gives you a 14-day horizon. It sees a low stock warning coming before your inventory hits critical levels, and it automatically builds the purchase order for you. No spreadsheet math, no manual planning session. And on the other side, it flags overstock too, so you're not tying up capital and inventory you don't need. This is what proactive operations actually looks like. Let's talk about advertising. Every week, budget is draining into campaigns that aren't converting, and most brands don't catch it until they're reviewing a monthly report. By then, the damage is done. Jarvio identifies those spend leaks automatically every single week. It shifts budget away from waste and toward your winning campaigns in real time. And every single bid adjustment is logged in a detailed human-readable changelog. So you always know what changed and why. Full control, zero manual work. A listing with a dropping star rating can lose rank fast, and by the time you notice, you've already lost ground. Jarvio catches that early, alerting you to regressions before they spiral, but it goes deeper than just alerts. The AI automatically groups your negative reviews by the underlying product issue, so instead of reading through 200 one-star reviews, you get a clear cluster, packaging complaints, sizing confusion, whatever the root cause is. It also tracks your top competitor substitutes and compares listing changes over time. And if you need to respond creatively, it pulls buyer persona data straight from your own reviews to inform image generation and copy. So what does this actually deliver at the end of the day? 4 things. More time back because you're not doing manual checks or reactive firefighting anymore. Faster reaction speed. You're catching problems before they cost you rank, not after. Fewer expensive mistakes, stockouts, listing regressions, wasted PPC spend start disappearing. And better decisions because you're reading reports that tell you the why, not just a number that leaves you guessing. This is the compound return on having an AI operator running your account. This isn't a concept, it's not a beta. Over 400 out of 50 Amazon native brands are running their operations through Jarvio right now. It holds a 9.6 out of 10 on the Amazon software directory. That's not a made up rating, it's publicly verified. And the platform has raised $1.8 million from top investors, including former Amazon executives. People who built the machine are betting on this. That's the kind of credibility that doesn't come from a product deck, it comes from results. And here's the part that removes all the risk. You can start completely free, 500 evaluation credits, enough runway for multiple days of real automated workflows. No per seat fees so your whole team can be in. Plan scale with your usage and your SKU count, not with head count. And there are hard monthly caps, so you'll never get surprised by an overage. You decide where the ceiling is. This is exactly how a tool should be priced when you're serious about operators keeping control. So here's the question I want to leave you with. If we set Jarvio up on your account today, and we can do that fast, basics are quick, additional tools are one-click connections, what would you want it to own first? Inventory, PPC optimization, listing health? That answer tells us exactly where to start. And that exclusive coupon code I mentioned at the top, it's yours now. Let's put the AI operator to work.